Hey everybody, Adam on a roof in Reunion. Walk with me for a second here, I gotta show you this stuff. Homeowner called me out, they're selling the home, and their home inspector found some damage that they want me to take a look at. It's on, I already looked at the roof, but now this is on the siding right here, and I wanna show you what's going on because it's actually a roof issue. All right, so here's the fascia, this piece of wood right there, that's the fascia. And if you notice, there are no gutters on this fascia at all, which is acceptable per code because it's over top of a roof that has gutters, okay? So you don't need gutters along the second level there. However, at Zombie Roofing, we don't work per code minimums, and here's one reason why. If there's no gutter, then you've got water that's continually running down the fascia and ruining your paint, like all this stuff at the bottom here. Okay, so that's one reason why we would put gutters on that second level, regardless of what code says. Now, another thing that Zombie Roofing is not going to do, if you notice at the top of the fascia here, you've got all this exposed wood, and right here you've got some paint that has been peeled back. And if you look even closer, you've got paint right here that was at one time sealed to the drip edge above it. See, what happened was the original builders installed the siding and the fascia, then they installed the roof, then they painted all of it, okay? And that paint got stuck to the drip edge and sealed there. And then they got a hailstorm, so they took the roof off and they replaced the roof. And when the roofing company ripped off the drip edge, it took the paint right along with it. Now, pay attention, ask these questions of your roofing company, because if they don't have any experience with insurance claims, they would leave you with a mess, just like you saw there. Or they would make you pay out of pocket to fix all that paint. Well, we've got some experience dealing with insurance, a lot actually, and we happen to know that in the insurance world, there's a certain clause called if not but for X, then Y wouldn't need to be done. And so what that basically boils down to is if not for the hailstorm, the roof would need to be replaced. And if the roof would need to be replaced, then we wouldn't have to paint that trim. And so because of the hailstorm, which is a coverable loss, we wouldn't have had to pay for the trim. But unfortunately, insurance has to pay for that because of those other two steps. Now they're going to fight tooth and nail to not have to pay for that, but you know, for those of us who have experience and know that they need to pay for it, they'll end up paying for it, and it won't come out of the margins of the roofer, and it won't come out of the pocket of the homeowner. And unfortunately, this is either going to come out of the pocket of the homeowner because they're going to have to pay for it before they sell a house, since it's a buyer's market right now, April 2025, or they're just going to have to take it out of their equity and give a credit to the home buyers. So either way, when you have an event that is claimable, like a flood, pipe burst or whatever, you make that claim. Same with exterior claims. If you have a hailstorm, make that claim. Make sure it gets done, because you don't want to pay for this stuff out of your own pocket. And then make sure that you hire a company who's going to take care of all of it for you and not make you lose money on having to paint the house one way or another. Have a good one, everybody.